Hello, welcome to another Cycle Tech Review unboxing. Today we've got something from Magene. We've reviewed Magene's power meters on the site previously. Rick Stern of Cycle Coach did that for us. Rick is very much the guy to go to when it comes to anything to do with power and power measurement. So he will be reviewing these for us. But today it's just an unboxing to give you an idea what's actually in what you get in the box. These are P715k. The K, well, there's two. There's P517S or K. S for Shimano, K for Keo. That's the cleat that you can use with these pedals. Now, the big draw factor on these is their price. These are, well, I don't want to say cheap because that always sounds wrong, but these are nowhere near the price of most other dual-sided pedals, because these are dual-sided pedals. You can pick these up for about £500 at the moment. Similar prices in sort of euros and dollars, I think, but please check that. But they're considerably cheaper than the competitors. I mean, I think Garmin Look and other pedals will set you back close to almost £1,000 or £900 to £1,000. So these are not quite, but almost half the price. And judging by Rick's review of the crank-based power meters, they're very good. So I mean, this is a really seriously good investment if you're interested in training with power. Why pedals? Why not a crank-based system? Or hub-based? There are hub-based systems as well. Ease of use, simple. If you've got a crank-based power meter, if you're going to if your bike hasn't got one already fitted, you're going to have to retrofit it. Then there could be issues with bottom brackets and shims and all kinds of stuff like that. With pedals, take your old pedals off, screw these ones on. Job done. I mean, it can't be simpler. And if you're swapping between bikes, I mean, obviously swapping a crank, I mean, it's not rocket science, but it is a bit of a faff. Whereas this is like a 5-minute job. Unscrew this from your current bike, swap it onto your other bike, you're ready to go. Yeah, so I must admit I'm a big fan of power-based pedals. I have competitors on my other bike, and I find them really useful. Nice thing about these as well, like I say, is they're dual-sided, so you'll get full reporting from both sides. Some more information here, let's have a look. The bodies are carbon composite bodies with a stainless steel spindle. Comes out to about apparently 157 grams. That's pretty lightweight. What's nice is they've got these pontoons, which I suppose might increase your Q factor a little bit. If your Q factor is the sort of distance, how widespread your feet are. It's not a thing I worry about because I'm constantly swapping between mountain bike, road, gravel, and occasionally track bikes. So I mean, the Q factor, it changes all the time for me. So some people might, maybe if you're more delicate in your setup, that might be an issue, but honestly, I don't think it is. So the nice thing about these is when you want to recharge them, you have a cable. It's got a little magnetic connector. Pop it on there, charge it up. Charge lasts apparently 120 hours. That's pretty good. So it's easier, obviously, than having a battery. You've got to find the right battery, as I discovered the other day. Some items don't use standard C2R32, so it can be a bit of a faff trying to find a particular type of battery and all the usual stuff for that. Whereas this is it's simply just plug it in. It's USB on one end and these two magnetic connectors, and away you go. And like I say, 120 hours, that's pretty good. Actually, accuracy, sorry, let me say that properly. Accuracy is claimed to be plus or minus 1%, which, like I say, if you look at Rick's review of the power meters, a crank-based power meter is pretty, is correct. I'm just reading off of here at the same time. They also have embedded gyroscopes, so that you can pick up where you're putting the power in and report it accurately, because apparently where you are in the stroke might affect the reading. They also have temperature compensation. As the temperature rises or falls, that can affect the accuracy of the strain gauge. So these pedals take that into account and adjust for that. So again, pretty good. What else do we have on them? They will give you, as you're riding, they'll give you, let's have a read off of here, left and right balance, so you can see if you're pushing more with one than the other, and maybe you can train to even that out so you get even power on both sides. You can also report on your riding position, how long you're standing, sitting. Again, can be useful if you're training for a particular climb or something like that and you want to hit it in style. Also where you're putting your power down. It will also pair with an app, of course. Everything pairs with an app nowadays. So you can input your crank length and things like that, which can also affect your power. So you can get, like I say, really good, accurate power readings. So anyway, that's enough waffle. Let's get inside the box and have a look. Okay, let's take a look inside the box. Here's the Magene P715k power meter pedals. Nice bit of packaging. On the back we have accuracy plus or minus 1%, 120 hours of charge, carbon composite body, a minute is the easy setup. That sounds nice, I like that, nice and easy. Optimised for Keo cleats, so remember the K stands for Keo cleats, so when you're ordering, remember you can either have a Shimano or Keo. Waterproofness, IPX7, it's also Bluetooth and Amp Plus compatible. The IPX7 means it's going to be safe to run that outdoors in the rain and stuff like that, which is what us cyclists love to do. So let's get inside and see what you actually get with the pedals. Let's just get these off. Okay, there we go. Plain box. You've got welcome prize for Magenius. Oh, so lucky dip thing. You've got product information, quick start guide in various languages, telling you what you need to know, and here's what you get. So let's have a look. We've got the pedals. Bring them up so you can see. 157 grams. As you can see, it's carbon composite body, stainless steel axle. It takes an 8mm Allen key to install. Feels nice and smooth on the bearings. If I show you, this is the charging port, not port, but the charging connection anyway. So you have, let me get it for you. In this bag you have, just rip it open there, the charging cable. USB connection there, and these are the two, so you can obviously charge both, and these seem to have, yes, plenty of cable there. So if I get that out again, let's see how this connects. Let's take a spun, yeah, there we go. It just clicks on like that. You hear a little click and then you'll be charging. And I'm guessing you'll get a light somewhere to tell you, yeah, this looks like it's slightly see-through, so I'm guessing you'll get a light. You've also got in here a couple of washers that are shaped. They've got a step on one side, slight, let me see if I can show you that, slight ridge step, and this side is flat and says face to crank on that one. So if we get a crank, there we go. This will be a left-hand crank. So if you're installing, or when you are installing, face to crank, so the step side will go that side and you'll install it that way. Let's just, there we go, so it just installs. I haven't read the instructions, so I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is, but that will be in Rick's review when he does it for us. He can tell us why that is. But anyway, as you can see, there's a small spacer that sits in there, and that is what you get in the box. I mean, not very exciting, but it's just the pedals, the charging cable, and these two spacer washers, which are obviously quite important, and we'll let you know what they what the reason for them is. But there you go. Like I say, the main difference, I suppose, is these two large, what would you call them? Pontoons, blobs. They're going to increase your Q factor slightly, if that's a big issue. Like I say, I'm constantly changing bikes, so for me it wouldn't be an issue. Let me just put that one down. Looks like you've also got, you've got some adjustment on the release there, so you can tighten or loosen off how easy the release mechanism works. It all seems, like I say, this is carbon composite, including the back plate. That is stainless steel axle. The spring, I guess, is presumably the same. I don't know. But yeah, it looks very well made. And as I say, Rick from Cycle Coach will be reviewing these pedals for us and will let us know how they perform. Okay. So that's the Magene P715. We have the Ks. Remember, that's K for Keo and S for Shimano. So remember that when you're buying them, don't mix them up. Look out for a preview. We'll put some more information on there about them. And Rick Stern of Cycle Coach will be doing the review for us. So look out for his review as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.